Hi everyone, Igor from Vinousreverie, the shop for the adventurous wine drinker. And I want to give you a little overview of the April club selections. So in March for the Adventurous Club, we had all Italian wines. In April, we'll have a Geek Out Fest. A bunch of cool indigenous grapes from just different parts of the world. So we'll start with the white wine from Greece. The name of the grape is Sideritis, and it comes from the Uncia region in northwest Greece. What's really interesting about this grape is the Paparousis family. They're the only ones in Greece that make expression of this grape. So it doesn't get any more unique. Indigenous grape from Greece, and just a beautiful, high acid grape. And I think, definitely something unique to try. And it's a delicious wine on top of that. All right, the next one is Pallagrello Bianco. And this wine comes from the Campania region in the vicinity of the Amalfi Coast of Italy. Another grape. It's not as rare, I guess, in a sense as Sideritis, but in 2000 there were 0 acres of this wine planted in the region. So it was really literally on the verge of extinction. And in the last 20 years, a few of the winemakers started kind of investing in this grape, which was a grape from ancient times. People used to drink this grape all the time, and it just kind of fell out of favor. And this family, the Vestini Campagnano family, they're one of the few families who are trying to revive the traditions and this grape. It's once again a beautiful kind of medium-bodied grape. And something unique to try also. All right, then in the red grape, this is another beautiful wine from Manchuela is the region, and it's located near Valencia in the southeast Spain. The grape is Moravia Agria, translated roughly the sour Moravia. And part of the grape, it's a light-bodied grape and has a high acidity, and there's a little bit of garnacha in here to bring the fruit, but 90% of the blend is Moravia Agria, and it's actually called Buena Pinta. That's the name of the cuvee, which kind of roughly translate into looking good or tasting good. And this wine, it is tasting good. So it's a nice light-bodied wine, and I think you like it. A lot of high cherry notes and herbal character to this wine. It's a really beautiful wine. So this wine, along with Pallagrello Bianco, this is for the mixed club wines. And then the final red wine for the Adventurous Club is another rarity. It's from the vinousreverie region, but what's unusual about this wine, it's a red wine. And there's very, very little of it exported. A majority is drank. Majority of the people drink it in Portugal. A lot of the white vinousreverie gets exported to the U.S., but very little red vinousreverie. In fact, I think within maybe the last decade that people actually started to importing this wine. It used to be just be drinking by locals or maybe other parts of Europe. But it's from a Vinhao grape and another high acid grape. But very beautiful wine. So this is for the Adventurous Club. So very cool, geeky selections for you guys, and I hope you enjoy all of them. Now for the High Society Club, we're actually going to stay a little more classic. We're going to have the Malbec from Argentina, from the Zuccardi family. Great family. They're kind of the patriarch of the family was called Robert Mondavi of Argentina, so very high praise. And this is a great Malbec in a little kind of revolutionary style, because it's aged in concrete to showcase more of the fruit character of the wine, instead of kind of mask it with some of the oak character, which is the traditional vessel of aging wine. And finally, a really classic from Saint Joseph, which is in the northern Rhone. So this is 100% Syrah. Beautiful wine, high, full-bodied wine, and it's northern Rhone is obviously the birthplace of the Syrah grape and makes the best expressions of it. Côte Rôtie and Hermitage are the two famous appellations that make the world-class Syrahs, but Saint Joseph is right next to them, and I think it's a beautiful example of the grape. So once again, you know, really cool selections, geeky and classic at the same time, but beautiful wines nonetheless. So I hope you guys enjoy them, and remember, drink different.